St. John the Baptist by Leonardo da Vinci. This is an oil on walnut wood painting. It's said to be Leonardo da Vinci's last painting. At that time, he was at his peak ability to create a painting where the subject matter was done in a style that looks like they're kind of in a smoky atmosphere, given like the appearance of a ethereal look to them, where the lines are very ill-defined and it seems like they're kind of popping out of the painting, but they're also kind of within the painting itself, given the illusion of either like kind of like a statue almost. So what we're looking at here, we can see John the Baptist. In his left hand, he's pointing to his heart, and he has a fur pelt kind of draped over it. He's kind of holding on to it with the reed cross also in his left hand. His right hand pointing up towards the sky, towards heaven. He has curly hair, and his features give an overall a feminine look to it. One of the reasons why people believe that the effeminate type of look to John the Baptist here is because Leonardo da Vinci may have been a homosexual, or he may have had homoerotic type of desires. So going back to the style that Leonardo is using here with that smoky atmosphere, the reason why it works so well in this painting is because John the Baptist is said to have been the person that reveals the light. He's the one who came out of the darkness and reveals the light to people. Like in the Bible it says, from John 1 to John 8, in the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. He was with God in the beginning. Through him all things were made. Without him nothing was made that has been made. In him was life, and that life was the light of all mankind. The light shines in the darkness, and the darkness was not overcome. There was a man sent from God, whose name was John. He came as a witness to testify concerning that light, so that through him all might believe. He himself was not the light, he came only as a witness to the light. So John the Baptist being this kind of witness to the light of God, right? And we should know that the light of God is not what we think of as the sun. It's actually the light, excuse me, the light of the mind. Okay, the illumination of us is our mind. Okay, the sun is that's false light. You should ignore that when you hear light concerning spirituality. Okay, real light is the light of the mind. So John the Baptist here, you see him pointing to his heart, right, while he's holding that reed cross. Okay, this can be seen as he's pointing within himself to his heart, or just pointing within himself while holding that cross, saying that the Christ is within. You know, he's pointing at himself, right? And then he's also pointing up towards heaven. Okay, so the Christ is within, and through that Christ within, you go up to heaven. Okay, or you ascend up. Okay, not necessarily saying that you go into heaven or whatever it is that you believe heaven is, but with the Christ, finding the Christ within, you can ascend. Okay, that's what John's revealing here. He's revealing that light, that illumination. That illumination is within. You can also kind of draw a conclusion here as well with the effeminate type of look to him, where Leonardo might have been portraying the great androgynous being, okay, the original human being that had no sex at all, the Adam, the pure human being, the first pure human being, being Adam, with no sex at all, both male and female. Now, I understand a lot of people don't like that type of idea of the androgyny and all that, and I know it's twisted in this day and age with like transsexuals and all this stuff. But all that is that's all flesh. Flesh is nothing. Flesh means nothing at all. It's within. Okay, just like John is showing you here, that great androgyny, that female male aspect, it's within. Okay, it's not a bad thing. No one should think of something as inherently bad. There's two sides of the coin of all these. It's the same thing. So, using this style that we can see here, it's kind of a creepy painting when you first see it. He has that strange smile on his face, right? It looks like it's reminiscent of the Mona Lisa. That little kind of smirk. That mysterious smile. Why are you smiling? You know, what is that smile? And it gives an overall appearance of kind of a mysterious overtone, I guess I should say. It's strange to see, like, what is he doing? And his eyes are they seem big. They're very big, wide open eyes, but they're also not very wide open either. They're just kind of, but they're so apparent when you look at them. You know, it looks like he's looking at you, but he's also kind of looking just a little bit above you, maybe just above your head a little bit. Beautiful painting. The use of shading, especially on the fur pelt, is astonishing. You can really tell that at this time Leonardo was a pure master, if as much as of a master that he wasn't before. And now you can just see just how much more of a master he is now with this statuesque painting. One of the things between Leonardo da Vinci and Michelangelo is they were always battling each other, where Leonardo would say that painting was the true artwork, and Michelangelo would say, no, it's statues, it's sculpture. Sculpture is the pure artwork. It's the greatest of all artworks. And Leonardo would always kind of taunt Michelangelo by making these paintings of these almost statuesque figures that look so realistic, so statuesque, and so stoic, but on a painting on a two-dimensional flat surface, this being oil on wood. And Michelangelo they were always going at each other about that argument between sculpture and painting. But getting back to this painting here, so with the symbolism of the cross pointing to the heart or pointing within, you have the hand going up to heaven. It's fairly indicative of the look within and you shall ascend type of mentality. The curly hair is quite strange as well when you look at it. Very interesting to look at. Definitely doesn't give the appearance of what you would think John the Baptist would look like, but it kind of fits though. It kind of fits in a way. So an overall beautiful painting, absolutely well done. I mean, it is a pure masterpiece. Unfortunately, it was Leonardo's last painting, but I guess I should say that for his last painting, this is a great painting to have left out on. So that's it for this video here. Hopefully you enjoyed it and enjoyed this beautiful piece of artwork. I recommend just looking through Renaissance artwork and taking a gander at things and just kind of looking at them for a little while. You know, just look at the mystery and how technical it is, and how what it would be like to actually be able to paint something like this. All the different tones and shading and the perspective and the difficulty of making something so realistic but on a two-dimensional surface. Alright, peace and love everybody.